last video about Indeed jobs. When I applied for working for any job on Indeed, and I would call or an interview was set up for me to speak with somebody about whether that be job interview concerns or questions that I had, how much pay would be, or how many hours I'd be working, or how many days a week. Anytime I sense a man flirting on the phone with me and he hasn't seen me physically yet, or cracking jokes too much, or I remember one time I had talked to a supervisor or whoever, her manager. As soon as he heard me talking on the phone, he says, "You have a lovely phone voice." That's a fucking red flag. All right, cool. That means I got to deal with you flirting every time I'm trying to do business or do my job. So those are some signs and some flags off rip too. I don't give a fuck, even if it's a legit company. People are sick. You can do all the research you want sometimes. You'll still never know when you're about to run into the devil, or when you're entertaining an angel or a fucking devil or demon. So that's just some facts for y'all, because anytime I see someone in a professional setting, business, especially when looking for a job or looking for employment and things of that nature, and it's time for an interview, and the moment you've never seen me and you're flirting over the cell phone and things of that nature, I'm good. I'm not accepting that job. It's not that deep. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not about to flatter myself because you said I have a beautiful or lovely phone voice. Get that sick demonic shit out of here. I thought you supposed to be professional. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there is no way you're flirting with an employee that has never even step foot on your grounds. Okay, ain't no way. I haven't even pulled up at the workplace, let alone clock in or go on any type of interview. So I'm trying to figure out, how thirsty can you be? And this means that you do this or say this sick shit to multiple females. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, no, I'm not dealing with none of that. Anything that made me feel uncomfortable or unsettled in my spirit, if I don't feel a sense of protection, peace, um, if I don't feel secure, whatever the case may be, I won't work with you, and preferably with men. You feel what I'm saying? If it's too many men in the environment, if it's too many men at the workplace, if it's too much, because sometimes you don't have to do too much or say too much. You do very little to get attention. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm one of them people. So with that being said, I already get enough attention. I don't want to be the one at work around or surrounding myself with multiple men. Okay, that's a red fucking flag too. So you have to pay attention to the signs and things of that nature. Sometimes it be synchronicities. You may have thought, I don't know if I should take this job. 30 minutes later, you see 444. That could be a sign to take heed, be careful when it comes to this job, or hey, this is the job for you. It's set in stone. This is something you manifest. You right where you need to be. You're at the right time and you're at the right place. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that gut instinct, that gut intuition, that discernment that you still should be praying for on a day-to-day basis. Not everybody have it. It is a gift. Not everybody know what discernment means, what it is, what they feel. They don't know if it's legit. Like I said, if anything ever goes wrong in your life, in your stomach, your gut feels off, something signals, something goes off, it says something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't seem right. That's the Most High God protecting you, letting you know, look, this ain't that, my child. Like, find employment elsewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to be careful, especially when you're young, okay? And you don't have a lot of work experience. And some of you need to just stick with a certain or particular field. Maybe it's the job, this a specific job that you're choosing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when searching for jobs, don't be the one that be like, oh, $30 an hour. I'm finna take that. I'm jumping on it. Don't let money control you. Okay? Because if say you're gonna be making 30 an hour, you don't know what's in that job description really until you get in there. So don't assume because you'll make ass. You may get in there and for $30 an hour, you're working like a sex slave. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be careful. You feel me? Because you're replaceable. Okay? The job ain't. The job gonna be there, but you're replaceable. The company may even close. So let me correct myself on that. So like I said, don't be just sitting up here just clocking in, just taking whatever you can take, or assuming that, hey, if I make this amount of money, I'm gonna be straight. No. You have to pay attention. You don't know what you're walking yourself into. Ask people, have they worked at this employment place? Start a group chat. Are the employees? How do we have vacation, paid vacation time off, sick time off? Like these are things that you need to ask. Another thing when it comes to these demonic ass jobs, 555. Be careful what you're signing up for when it's time to sign them documents when you first get into the business or into employment. Sometimes them papers you signing because you so thirsty to get a job, you didn't sign the fact that they are allowed to take money out your check to collect for Social Security benefits. Everybody is a walking lick. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention. Whole time when it's time to do your taxes, they didn't took your taxes and they didn't did this and they didn't did that. You feel what I'm saying? And now you on the IRS back. Like think of the things that you do. Ask questions. Don't just accept the job because hey, I have a job. Ooh, I need ain't nothing. Come on now. It's better to be safe than sorry, bro, before you start clocking in and you realize, damn, these people unprofessional. Damn, these people lazy. Damn, their environment is nasty. No wonder why nobody applied for this job on Indeed. No wonder why this. No wonder why I've been ignored or nobody on Indeed has reached out to me. Either one, the job is not legit. Two, the job may be out of business. It may be some scheming, some plotting, some planning on the low. Three, God's rejection is his protection because you got denied that job don't mean that that's it for you. Something better is coming. Or God has stopped you in your tracks or protected you from something that was trying to come toward you that wasn't going to benefit you. You feel what I'm saying? So just be careful. Like I said, you just never know. You feel me? So don't get discouraged, okay? If you out here looking for jobs and you just can't get hired and you're on Indeed, keep looking, keep searching. When you're looking for jobs, you have to do multiple job applications. When I was looking for jobs, I would put in at least 10 applications. I ain't even lying to you. You don't sit up here and wait for these people to contact you. When you want something, you going to get it by any means necessary. So when I needed those job opportunities, I will call them. I will pop up at the work employment place. Hey, I'm checking the status of my application. Hey, my name is so and so. I'm checking the status of my application. Did you guys receive my application? Da da da. Even when they say, yeah, I'll wait a few more days. Hey, I'm checking the status of my application. You have to be just as annoying as these motherfuckers is because they need you to work for their company. You feel me? They'll call you. They'll leave you multiple voicemails. They'll let you know you're ready to set up an interview, right? They'll reach out if they pull your resume, and that's another thing that's good too. Create a resume, even if you don't have a lot of job experience. I've learned this years ago, and I was much younger than what I am now. Um, a resume is definitely great, okay, to use as well. But I got off subject. Um, damn, I got off subject. But anywho, that just threw my ass for a loop. Just be careful when it comes to these jobs because it's not how it used to be back then. Things are much worse. So the fact that you may be thinking you're applying for a cleaning position in an office, a high-end office, or whatever the case may be, lawyer's office or the sheriff's office, I don't fucking know, right? And then whole time you thought that's the job that you'll be doing, and that's not it. You set the fuck up. It's a different job description for what you signed up for. You feel what I'm saying? So be very cautious. Excuse me. Be very cautious, okay? Ain't no telling who could pick you up, who could set you up, who can act as if this is a legit local business and things of that nature and just lure you in and set you up and attack you type shit. Ain't no telling what people are on today. Okay, like I said, the times has changed. People, places, and things change 24/7, 368. So you must be aware. You must be up and alert. Okay, try not to miss anything. You feel me? Like, regardless of who you're around and what you're doing, always pay attention to what's happening around you. Because you just never know what type of time anybody may be on. Okay, so when in looking for these jobs on Indeed, do your reviews, do your research. Um, Go to BBB, Better Business Bureau. Sometimes that'll let you know what you need to know. Look up at company employees, names, and things of that nature. Like, nobody's saying do an extensive 1111 background check, but when you're trying to manifest something that you want to reach as far as working your goals and your desires and things of that nature, you're going to up that security. You're going to make sure you're straight. You feel what I'm saying? So, um, from this day forward, just pay attention, read, okay? Make sure these companies are real companies. Make sure actual people work for these companies. If you have a vehicle, drive by them. If you don't, walk by them. If you can't walk, bus, use the bus. Okay? It's if there's a will, there's a way. And I'm not saying that just to be saying it. I was born with less than or lacked a lot as I grew up. So I ain't trying to hear shit. Don't make no excuses. Like I said, if you really trying to work a job and you looking for shit on Indeed, you take your motherfucking transportation, your feet, a lift, you feel me, a bus, however you need to get there, some type of transportation or your damn feet to see, hey, let me walk around this building and see if something feels off, if I get an eerie feeling. Uh, if this is okay. Sometimes that be the devil fucking with you. You may or playing mind games with you to put you in fear. You may be at work and all of a sudden you get this energy or this spirit of fear, 1244. Um that that could be the devil fucking with you. Okay, so I'm not trying to promote fear. I'm just saying I am one of those people that pays attention to everything. I try not to miss anything because I know whatever I see now, I took a mental note in case down the line I miss some shit. I can remember exactly what happened, the time, the place, the day, things of that nature. Like I said, another thing, when you're doing interviews, let's just say you're speaking to people on Indeed jobs and they're like, oh, go to this link. Okay, the date is the date and time is this and your interview is at that time. Screenshot. One thing about me, I'm the screenshot queen. They don't call me that for nothing. Screenshot everything. The conversations y'all had, the interview process y'all had, the person that you talked to. Another thing, when you're talking to people that's professional, I was always taught after talking or before talking, get their name. Okay, every single time when you're calling these places of employment, you're, hey, I'm the hiring manager. Hey, I'm the lead or the head supervisor. Da da da. Get their names, write their names down, take pictures of these people. Period. When I'm looking up nurses and doctors for my children, you know what I do? I take a picture of everything. I take a picture of the doctor. I go to the reviews. There was one doctor that they told me not to go to specifically. Okay, and what I do is screenshot pictures of the comments. They even put in the comments the doctors not to go to, and they were black, two black women. They're the worst doctors, they're this, they're that. Well, I take screenshots. I'm not going to that motherfucking place of establishment. If I see Sarah, Susie, and Kiara, and I just got out the fucking comments and it said don't go there, take heed. These bitches is demonic with your kids, take heed. So instead of me listening to someone else's opinion, you go where I go. Let me put myself into it and go to the doctor You feel what I'm saying? I look around, peep the scene. Neither one of them ladies am I concerned about. There's a male who is about to take care of my children as we're at the doctor visit. So I had no worries. But had I had not had discernment, what if I went in there and went to these same bitches that they told me not to? You feel what I'm saying? So come to find out, it's a doctor that I've already knew. I didn't screenshot of the doctor that I forgot that my child went to since birth. You feel me? So like I said, sometimes you just have to, if you know, you know. You know when something don't feel right. So basically what I'm saying is I didn't get an eerie feeling while looking for this doctor for my children. I didn't get an eerie feeling when I took the screenshot of the picture. I'm kind of a good judge of character, especially before you open your mouth. You feel what I'm saying? So just looking at the man's face, I'm like, he's straight. But not one time did I look for those two women that the reviews, or that was in the reviews inside the comment section, say, hey, don't come here. Took pictures of this person and everything. So screenshot it the hell up. Pay attention to how pay attention to how people talk to you when you're talking to them on the phone and things of that nature, how they make you feel in person when you're during the interview, okay? You know what I'm saying? And you have to be stern and stand on business and don't take no shit from nobody. Don't be a fool because somebody writing you a check. I always remember these people need you, you don't need them. Straight like that. Okay, that's how confident I am in my work. I remember there was times that you also got to be careful with these Indeed jobs too. They'll tell you, hey, you'll be paid every week. Whole time you get on the job, you paid every 2 weeks. So it still don't matter. You can still be dealing with professional people, but motherfuckers will still try to take advantage of you. So anywho, just an example for myself. I was working at a business. Um, and long story short, they didn't want to pay me my check. You already know I'm not going for none of that. I didn't mail my work, so I need you to give me my check right now as we stand. I'm looking forward to my check. I'm working hard. I'm the best worker in this bitch. When I tell you I'm a hard fucking worker, I don't take breaks. I keep going. If I need to breathe, I'll breathe. If I need a sip of something, I'll get it. But when I come to work, I don't come to fucking play. I come to work. I do my job. I go to the crib. I know I don't have associates. I know I don't friends and things of that nature. I didn't come to lollygag and gossip and be booed up and have a work boo. No, my guy, my girl. When you working, come to work. You don't have friends. You don't have this and you don't have that. That's what beef start. Confusion, conflict, chaos. You feel what I'm saying? Envy, competition, malice in your heart. That's when motherfuckers start to want to be on demon time. So always remember, when you work, go work and take your ass home. You don't mix business with pleasure. We don't need to kick it while we on the clock to pass time. You don't need to be the comedian dancing all the time, being friendly as fuck, making TikToks on the clock, going to the bathroom. Oh, look at me. That's how shit happen. Stop mixing business with pleasure. It's okay to say, hey, good rising, top of the morning. How you doing? Da da da. Have a great day. That's okay. That's respect. That's fine. But when I clock in and it's time to work, I don't play no games. I get the business because I know I got to feed me or other people are relying on me. But let me fast forward and then I'm in this video. So long story short, my man still want to pay me my bread. And I told him, look, my man, I will blow this shit up. I didn't mail you my work. I need my money and I need it now. That's it. He had to talk to 3 people just to get my bread that day, but I bet you I got that bread. But I'm going to tell you one thing, I never went back to that job. Not being one reason that you didn't pay me my bread. It was multiple reasons. You know, I'm not even finna get into all that. But after that day, since they thought they had a loyal worker, I got that motherfucking check and moved the fuck around. You're not seeing me no more. I'm not clocking in here no more. Because that's a bad sign. You unprofessional. You want me to be professional? You got me fucked up. You need me. I don't need you. That's how you got to play with these motherfuckers mental. Especially when you know you're good at what you do, when you know that you're gifted, when you know that you're a hard fucking worker, when you know that nobody is never finna come up and show up like you would show up and show out. And it's no competition. You just a hard fucking worker. That's it. You're not the one who's going to be taking 90 breaks because you need to smoke and breathe. That's not me. I get in there and I get that shit done. No breaks on God. So that way when I leave this bitch, I ain't got shit to worry about. I knew I worked my ass off. I gave it my all. You gonna pay me my check. You feel what I'm saying? So anywho, I ended up getting my check that day. Um, and I clocked the fuck out. And what you won't do while I'm working for you, I don't give a fuck what business you is, who you work for, how much money you think you got, none of that shit. If I'm working for you, what you're not gonna do, if I clock out that motherfucking clock and you say, hey, can you clock in and do this, this, and this? Or can you go do this and that? Once I clock back in, that's more money. You don't get to do that. That's unprofessional. When I see you a clown ass motherfucker and you swear your business is up here, and you look look low, like you sit high, like your money or your power gonna do something, I'm the bitch that's gonna challenge your authority. For one, I don't like authority. I will break the fucking rules, especially when I know that you're on demon time and it means me no well. And if you got evil or malice in your heart, I'm the bitch that's gonna be exposed in that dark. Don't play with me. You gonna fuck around and find out every single time. Do you hear me? But while I'm at work, I don't play them games. I'm just as professional as the top bitch in the suit, as the man in the suit that got more money and stability and material wealth. I'm sitting right up there with you. Don't play with me. So be careful. These jobs will drain the fuck out you, suck the fuck out you, suck you dry, manipulate you too, dock your pay. You can be replaced at any time, so don't be so codependent on a job. Be self-sufficient. Be dependent on self. You feel me? So I'm just saying, just putting it out there because these jobs ain't gonna be here forever. And no, you're replaceable. But like I said, I don't play them games. I'm a very professional, respectful person, and I demand respect. I don't ask for it. I don't think I'm big dog. No, I just demand respect. When you come to me, you have to come correct, and that's it. And that's all. Y'all have a blessed day.